Guys, it's me, Kayla. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing I guess monthly favorites, beauty favorites, just kind of beauty products that I've really been loving lately, because I feel like I talk about these products or I'll show me using them in a video, but I don't go in depth on everything. So I'm just going to update you guys because I've kind of like used and like bought more makeup and tried out some new products. So yeah, few things I have to talk about have helped my skin so much. Like, to be honest, my skin has never been better, and I'm probably jinxing myself, knock on like wood. But yeah, I've been using like products and just trying to do new things and using more products for, you know, just to help my skin. And so the first thing I have to show you guys is makeup remover wipes, and these are Equate Beauty refreshing cleansing towelettes. They just look like this. Usually before I had makeup remover wipes, taking off my makeup, I would take off my makeup at the end of the day, like when I'm taking my contacts out, because I'm already in the bathroom, so take off your makeup while you're at it. And I would just take a washcloth with water and just like wipe it all down and then call it a night. And then this, I feel like I just use, especially when I'm lazy and I don't feel like getting up and washing my face, I'll just use this to take it off. And then at the end of the day, when I take my contacts off, I will wash my face like how I usually been doing. So I just feel like this, I don't know, gets an extra layer of makeup off. Really, it just like takes everything off. So simple. Just, you know, wipe your face down. The next products I did show in my winter formal makeup, that video will be down below, and it's primer. And I talked about the Smashbox primer, but I wasn't really using it as like a primer. I was using it more to spray my brush and then use to get things more pigmented. Like I would spray my brush and use this when I would do my highlight, but I did not really use it as like a legit primer. And also, before I get into depth about the whole primer situation, the next primer I use is the Wet n Wild Coverall primer. It just looks like that little guy, and I feel like primer has changed my skin so much, because my skin was breaking out so bad. And you know, I never used to use primer because I just was a cheapskate, and I was like, they say primer is used to keep your makeup on all day long, and I'm at school, so I don't really care if my makeup comes on or comes off, which I still don't care. That's not the reason I use primer. The reason I use primer is so that my like pores don't get as clogged wearing makeup. But around the time when I started using primer, my skin was really bad, and I was like, let me just try using primer, because I felt like putting, like, of course, you know, sometimes we pick at our acne, and I felt like putting more makeup on would just like clog up my pores. But so I picked up the Smashbox primer water from my makeup drawer that's literally been in there forever, and I started spraying it on my face, and whoa, my acne cleared up so fast. And I'm not saying like for everyone like primer will just clear up your acne, because we all have different skin. I do think this helps. Primers help so you don't like clog your pores and stuff into. Product I have to show you guys, I'm just gonna die. I feel like I talk about highlight all the time in my life, but it's because I really love highlight. And if you again saw my winter formal makeup, you saw that I used this highlight. Literally the first time I used it is when I was recording the video, and I literally died. Literally. This is what it looks like. It's the Becca highlight in the shade Opal, and I'm wearing some of it, a little bit of it on today. I don't really know if you can see. I literally was like I love highlight so much, and you guys know I always talk about the L'Oreal Lumi, what is it, True Match powdered highlight. I don't remember the name. Out of all the times I talk about it, I can't even remember the name. Wow. But I decided to switch it up and do high-end makeup, and definitely love it. It's, like I said, so pigmented, so beautiful. Literally looks like you're glowing within, like your skin is just naturally glowing. And also another favorite of mine to go along with highlight is this Wet not Wet Wild, this e.l.f. Tapered Brush, and this I showed in my what I got for Christmas video, and I said it would be good to like brush the powder from your under eyes, which I do think so, but I also think this is a great highlight brush. I think it would be more useful to use as a highlight brush because you could literally just get right in there. So I don't know if I've talked about this in a video before. I don't really remember. I know I always talk about this lip color on my Snapchat, which is on my lips today, and this has honestly been a favorite since I've got it since the summer. Definitely a fave. It's the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade Lolita, and I love the movie Lolita, so it's kind of coincidence that I picked up a shade called Lolita. I definitely did mix this. I did mix this lip color with like another lip liner, sort of the same color, but I literally don't remember if I've talked about this lipstick on my YouTube, but I know I talk about it on all my other social media, and I'm obsessed with it. It just like, it doesn't really crack on your lips. It just feels so good on my lips. I think it's like the perfect color for my skin complexion. I think it's just a great neutral color, like an everyday color. It's a makeup product that I really been loving is this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade, I think it's creamy beige, and I love this concealer for under eyes. I love the concealer in general, but for under eyes it's honestly a new fave. I feel like YouTubers always talk about that Maybelline Age Rewind under eye concealer, and then the more they talk about products, the more you feel like tempted to buy it and join on the bandwagon. So of course I jumped on the bandwagon, and I've been using the Maybelline Age Rewind for probably a year or two, and to be honest, after a while, first I was like, oh my gosh, this is the best, oh my god, all the YouTubers were right, but after a while, I started really looking at my makeup at the end of the day, and it just looked really cakey on me, and more of like a really ashy undertone, like whitish underneath, like it just was really strange to me. I don't know, maybe every skin complexion is different, but just for me specifically, it looked really cakey and like ashy on my face. So I definitely was on the look for a new under eye concealer, and I needed more concealers in general, and my friend was like, Kayla, you need to pick up the LA Girl Pro Concealer because it's so cheap. It's honestly like $4 at the beauty supply store. One of the other things that has definitely been a fave of mine, don't mind like how dirty this beauty blender is, I'm so disgusting, is blending in my makeup using a beauty blender and a spray bottle. And I feel like when you see YouTubers talk about wetting their beauty blender, they stick it under a faucet and they like squeeze it out, and they like, yeah, I don't do that because I just feel like it's a waste of my time, to be honest. Because yeah, I just feel like having a spray bottle is just so handy because I can dump this out and I refill it every couple days, and it just sits on my makeup stand over there, so I can just like grab it and blend in all my makeup, and I really do love doing this now. At first I did not understand why YouTubers, beauty gurus wet their beauty blender. It's that they do that because you're a sponge. When you put makeup on it, it'll like absorb it because it's a sponge, but when you wet it, it won't absorb. Okay, my camera's out of focus. Come on, little guy, come on, I'm right here. But when you wet it, it won't absorb as much, so you're getting a lot of product, and you can blend it out, and your makeup won't come out as streaky if it were dry. And I tried using just like sticking under the faucet and blending it. I really didn't notice a difference, but a spray bottle for some reason just works so well. Just because I didn't do this for my under eyes because, like I said, when I used the Maybelline Age Rewind, it looked so cakey putting it on and just blending in dry, so I decided to spray my brush, just doing a couple sprays and then just blending it in, and it did help it not look as cakey and streaky. But I still do it now. I do it for my foundation, and so that's all the products I have to show you guys. I know it was like not that much, but I felt like I just had to update you guys on like makeup and my new makeup looks that I've been doing, and just like everything and new techniques, because I don't know, I just been loving this look I got going on lately. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and of course my social media links will be down below so we can like stay connected and be best buds on all of our social media. And yeah, my loves, always remember to stay positive.